Hey everyone, my name is Kanahaiya Gupta and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss repeated string HackerRank problem. But before moving ahead, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon so that you don't miss any update. Let's start. Leela has a string S of lowercase English letters that she repeated infinitely many times. Given an integer n, find and print the number of letter A's in the first n letters of Leela's infinite string. So we have to find out the number of A's in the Leela's infinite string. For example, if the string S equals to ABCAC and n equals to 10, the substring we consider is ABCAC and ABCAC. Guys, how this string form? We are just taking this string and concatenating the same thing again and again multiple times until we got the 10 letters. That's why with this string we have appended 2 times. So this is one string, this is again the same string. So the length of this string is 5 and this string is 5. So total we have 10. So if n equals to 10, we have to check the what are the substring got formed in that the occurrence of A. So how many A's are there? 1, let me cut it down, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have total 4 A's in this string, right? So the answer is 4. So the substring we consider is this and the first 10 character of our infinite string. So there are 4 occurrence of A in the substring. So you can see guys, in this substring we have 4 occurrence of A. So 4 is the answer. We'll talk more about this guys because we have a lot of sample examples down the line. So let's move on. Complete the repeated string function in the editor below. It should return an integer representing the number of occurrences of A in the prefix of length n in the infinite repeated string. So repeated string has the following parameter: S, a string to repeat, n, the number of characters to consider. The first line contains a single string S. The second line contains an integer n. And this is the constant guys. And this is the output format. Print a single integer denoting the number of letters A's in the first n letters of the infinite string created by repeating S infinitely many times. So let's see the sample input guys. So this is the sample input. So in that you can see we have ABC string. And we have to tell the number of occurrence of a letter in the substring which can be formed by repeatedly adding this string till 10th character. So let me just add this string again and again. So first will be ABA, then again we will add ABA, then again we will add ABA, then again we will add A. Why we will not add more guys? Because we have to add this string till 10th character. So if you count, we have 3 characters, 3, 3 and then 1. So total we have 10 character. And now we have to find out the occurrence of A. So if you count here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total we have 7. So the answer is 7. So I hope guys you have got the idea what this problem statement is trying to say. Given a string, you have to find out the number of A's in the string which can be formed by adding the same string again and again till this many character. So we are adding this string again and again till we reaches 10 characters. So if you count from here to here, we have 10 characters, right? So let's move on. So the first 10 letters of the infinite string are these. So this is the same thing guys. We have added this 3 times plus A. Because there are 7 A's, we print 7 on a new line. So this is the answer. And this is a sample input 1. So this is the string. And you have to keep on adding this string multiple times, basically the infinite times, till you reach these many characters. So if only one letter is there and you are keep on adding this letter till this many times, so in that the occurrence of A will be the same. So that's why the answer is this. So I hope guys you got the idea about the problem statement. Let's try to build the logic around it. I have taken the same input guys which was given in the HackerRank platform. So in that we have S equals to ABC. So this is our string, and N equals to 10. So you have to add this string multiple times, or basically the infinite times, and in that when N equals to 10, the substring basically from 0 to 10, you have to find the occurrence of A. So the one brute force approach will be guys, people add this string multiple times and until the length of the string is greater than or equals to 10, something like this. So I will add ABC plus ABC plus ABC plus ABC. Now I know the total length of the string is 12, which is greater than or equals to 10. So I'll stop adding this string. And once you concatenate the string, which is this, then I will just go from 0 to 10, which is this, and find the number of A's in this string. So if you count the number of A's in this string, you will get 4, which is our answer. So this is a one brute force approach guys, but for small input is fine, but the input is very large, it will not work here. You will get time limit exceeded error. So you have to come up with a very optimal solution which can pass all the test cases. So now we'll try to understand how we can utilize the mathematics here to find the occurrence of A in the final string, right? So we have to come up with a solution which is much more optimal than this. If you see guys, we are adding ABC again and again. So if the occurrence of A in this is 1, then in this also it will be 1, in this also. So do we need to add every time this? Not at all. What I'm trying to say, just see here, if S equals to ABC, what we'll do, we'll first count the occurrence of A in the initial string. So what is the occurrence of A? You can mention as the frequency of A equals to 1. So now I know if I add this string 2 times, so how many A's will be there? 2. If I add this string 3 times, how many A will be there? 3, right? So I don't need to traverse the complete string and check how many A's are there. I'll just check how many A's are present in the initial string. Now come to the second point where we have something like N equals to 10. So here if you see at the end you are not considering the complete string, right? So now the logic is we will just take the length of this string. So the length of the string is 3 in our case, and we'll use the mathematics to find out how many complete string are there and how many extra string we have to consider. For in our case it's A. We are not going to consider this guys, for our case only A. But how you will come to know how many complete strings are there? By using the division method. Let me show you guys. Now we know the initial string has a length 3 and we have to check N equals to 10. Till N equals to 10, how many A's are there? So what we'll do, we'll divide the N with the length which we have to just find out how many complete string will be there in N equals to 10 and how many extra string will be there till N equals to 10. So if you do like that guys, so length, which is the string length, so 3 we have a string length, and N, which is the given length, 10. So if you find, it will go 3 times, so which is a 9. So this is the Q guys, and this is R, which is the remainder. So 3 tells, the quotient tells that it's divisible completely by 3, and 1 is the extra remainder. So it means 3 times this string can be repeated easily. So here you can see the 3 times this string can be repeated, and R tells This is the extra string which we have to take from the initial string. So we have taken only one extra character from the initial string. I hope guys you are able to get it what I am trying to say. So whatever the n is given, you have to divide this n with the length of this string, so that you will come to know how many complete string can be formed in this range and how many extra character is required from this string. So now I know 3 is the quotient. It means 3 complete string is required plus 1 character of the same string. So this clearly explains that 3 times you have to repeat the same initial string. Plus, in addition to that, you have to take the substring of length 1. So 3 into frequency of A in S plus frequency of substring of length R. What is R guys? R is the remainder. So if you follow this formula, 3 into frequency of A in S. So in S, how many frequency of A is there? So if you follow this formula, you will see the frequency of A in this S is 1 plus frequency of substring of length R. So if you take the substring of length 1, which is A, so how many frequencies is there of A in the substring? 1. So the answer is 3 plus 1, which is equals to 4. So this is the answer, which is similar to this, right? So you can make it more generalized guys. So the formula will come something like this. This will be the Q. So now let's derive the formula to solve this problem. So which will look something like this. So your answer will be Q into, what is Q guys? This is a quotient. Frequency of A in S, frequency of A in S, which is a given string, plus frequency of substring of length R, basically frequency of A in substring of length R, right? So this is the formula guys which we have to use to solve this problem. I hope guys you got the idea. Let's see the algorithm in action guys. So this is the method guys. So in that we have 2 parameters. This is a string and this is the length of the character which you need to consider to find the occurrence of A's. So I have taken the string length and this is the Q. Initially it is 0 and R which is 0. So I'm trying to calculate the Q here first, which is a quotient, how many times this string can be repeated completely, and this is the R which will tell the substring part of the initial string. So if partial string length is 0, what it means guys? If R is 0, it means only the Q will be considered. So if R is 0, we don't need to consider the partial length, it will be 0. If R is having some value, then we will consider that also. So the A count will be Q into get the letter count of S, which is the initial string, and the length of the string. So we have to find out first the length of the A's in the initial string. So this method is a common guys which will do this work. So this is the method guys which will take one string and the length till it will traverse, and we are looping through this string till we reach this length and counting the number of A's which is present in this string. So first time I am counting the number of A's in the initial string, and then we are counting the number of A's in the partial string. So if you remember guys, we have an example of ABC, ABC, ABC and A. So this part or the calculation is done by this, right? So Q is the number of times the complete string are there, and the length of the string is 3. And this A is solved via this. So we are passing the string, same string ABC here, and the partial string length. The partial string length is the remainder one, which is 1. So we are passing that 1 here. So it will calculate the number of A's till 1 length of the initial string S. So in ABC, if you will find the substring of length 1, in that the number of A's will be 1. Right? So we are using the same common method to find the number of A's in the string. Right? So let me, just a second guys, I have added this, so let me remove. Yeah. So this is what we are doing guys. So now let's try to run this example in the HackerRank platform. So I'm just trying to run this example in the HackerRank platform guys. Sample test case got passed. Congratulations guys, all test cases got passed. I hope guys you have got the idea how we have solved this problem. If you have any doubt or any concern, please let me know in the comment section. And please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching guys.